I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to present a video for... Actually, it's not a video, it's a tutorial for Goblin Faction and how to play it effectively. As we all know, many players struggle with the faction Goblin. Goblin has many start. They have different start between good players. If you want to be a successful Goblin player, you should play efficient. Not just spam goblins and feed your goblin to the enemy. In this version 9.4, 2.02, 9.4, one of the hardest matchup is Isengard against Goblin, because Isengard has heavy units such as Uruk-hai Swordmen, Uruk-hai Crossbow, and Wildmen, and also Warg Riders. While Goblin Warrior have tier 1 units, basic spammy units, and they are Goblin Warrior. In my opinion, as Goblin, a player should spam, but this just to distract his opponent with Goblin Warrior over the map. So you have to send Goblin all over the map to just, not at the start of the game definitely, later on. At the start, 3 Goblin Caves, no more than 3 Goblin Caves, and after that you need a transition. Let's see what the player Andy Brand is going to do. He's also a good player. I highly suggest a Spider Pit and the Spider Riders, so you can get rid of the heavy units of Uruk-hai. But he might choose a different way. I would like to see what he's going to do. For now, he's creeping. Yeah, this is what you should do with Goblin. Goblin are great. With a big number, you can destroy Warg lair. Other opponent is also creeping the Warg lair. At this time, Goblin should have a big army of Goblin Warrior inside the tunnel. At least 5 battalion of Goblin Warrior. And the first push is going to be somewhere here or in the other side of the map. And sneaky using War Chant. War Chant is the most important for the Goblin. It's from this place. Goblin War Chant. And then try to destroy these 3 resource buildings. They are almost level 2, as you can see. They are almost level... Okay, he's probably going to destroy also the army. Nice positioning for the Goblin Warrior inside the army. Big army of Goblin. I think this is even more than 7 battalion of Goblin, and he's targeting the first one. It's almost level 2. It is destroyed. Now if he can take this other one, it would be huge, and also this one, that would be huge. Isengard, the player, is just creeping for now, and in this place this tunnel will be destroyed. Okay, so his transition after that is a 4th Goblin Cave. He's not going for the Spider Riders. I suggest to get Spider Riders to get rid of the Wildmen, and the Crossbow to cripple the enemy's unit. Only 1 resource building was left. It is almost level 2. Okay. Goblin push. First Goblin push was very successful, but as 4th Goblin Cave, I don't find it very useful. It would be much more impactful if you buy 1 Spider Pit and the Spider Riders. Spider Riders will help you, as I said, to destroy Wildmen, Crossbow. Imagine having 2 battalions of Spider Riders only in this area. You can destroy your opponent and finish the game already. The Goblin player is still harassing the resource building. It was a successful tunnel. with 5 or maybe 7 goblin warrior at the start of the game. Here the goblin player went for goblin archer to defend himself from any harassment to his base. Okay, now Isengard the player has lost most of his resource buildings, not just the main 3-1. He's trying to rebuild resources in these areas. Okay, so Goblin is a very deadly faction. Goblin archers are doing a good job destroying the Uruk-hai. By the way, the pikemen are always weaker than they take extra damage from archers. Okay, he also managed here to destroy the wildmen with Goblin archers. And that's it. I think this is the best start you can do. Just I'm also going to talk. He went for Goblin King, but Spider Riders is highly recommended. At least 2 battalions of Spider Riders. Command point is going to be increased to 650 from the Goblins, 350 for Isengard. Isengard has less the command point the Goblin player has. Okay, yeah, you see what I am talking about? No, zero pikemen, zero pikemen. The game would have been gone already if the Goblin player has managed to get the Spider Riders, because 2 clan setting. I mean, if you scout with Goblin Warrior and sees that your opponent is going for two clan setting, and you go for the Spider Riders, these 2 clan setting will be useless. There is nothing here to destroy the wildmen, and the wildmen normally are stronger than goblin, so a goblin player will have a problem. He's pushing here with goblin archers and goblin warrior, and he has goblin king to give leadership. Okay, it's fine. He can do whatever he wants. It's a decision for the player, but normally it's more recommended to buy like a unit where you can trample the crossbow of the enemy. And after the crossbow, after the spider riders, some lumbermill would be uh, much to improve the economy of the goblin. And half trolls also, because if there was a very strong Isengard player, he would go for the warg riders. So you need the half troll pikemen, so and attack from like the right side of the map and the bottom side of the map. 2 battalion of goblin warrior and 1 battalion of half troll pikemen, just to protect your goblin warrior from trample of warg riders. You can add to this combination. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what you can do. So this is what I recommend as Goblin against Isengard. Against different races, you need different start. For example, you can't spam Goblin against horses like Men of the West, or especially the elves if they start with horses. What you can do is with Goblin is to start with a spider pit, and get spiderling as a start, and then creep with it wargler, and then actually the build order should be two tunnels, and then 1 spider pit, and then 1 spiderling, and then one more tunnel. And if you have two spiderlings, you can creep some wargler and harass the enemy's farms. This is going also to destroy Gondor soldiers or Lorien warrior if they harass you. And then you can get 2 goblin cave, and no more than 2 goblin cave against the forces of light like elves and men of the west. Against dwarves, you can spam as much as you want goblin, because dwarves is already a weak faction against the spam of any race. So you can get spiders spam and the goblin warrior spam. This is what you can do. But spider riders are the unit where you destroy the enemy unit with it. Yes, and not feed the enemy with PowerPoint. So you have to have Spider Riders against Forces of Light and Isengard. Like Men Elves, Isengard, you have to get Spider Riders. It's highly recommended. Against Mordor, Goblin against Mordor trolls, Goblin spam and the trolls. And that's it. That's the tutorial for Goblin. I hope you're going to benefit from this, and good luck everyone practicing. Have a good day. Bye.